If you could multiply your content without burning out, design like a pro without hiring one, and create visuals that make people stop scrolling, all with a few ChatGPT prompts, would you actually do it? Because in 2025, creators aren't just using ChatGPT to write captions anymore. They're building entire content ecosystems. And today, I'm showing you exactly how. Let's get into 5 strategies that are actually working and the exact prompts that I use and how to create jaw-dropping content faster than ever. Now, I want you to have your ChatGPT out so you can actually practice and go along with me and create all of these on your own, because this is going to be a complete tutorial on how to do the most game-changing strategies out there. Let's start with the number one moneymaker, and that is product photos. Putting together photo shoots can be a major pain in the butt, not to mention very, very expensive. So you don't need models, you don't need lighting. Now you can upload an image of the product and tell ChatGPT what you want it to create with that product, and it gets to work, guys. All right, there are these sunglasses that I've been scheming on for a while that I found on Amazon. So I'm going to use this as an example because I want to see what ChatGPT can do. So now I'm going to take these sunglasses and I'm going to paste them. All right. And here's the prompt. Create a hyper-realistic image of a Black female 20s with long, shiny black hair in a lifestyle setting wearing these sunglasses. Make it look professionally shot and use cinematic lighting. And then once I upload the image, I'm going to hit enter and I'm going to see what it does. Let's take a look. Tell me this isn't dope. Look how crazy real that looks for one. And it's just so accurate, and it was so quick and easy. And if you have some type of retail store or some, products that you sell, this is so helpful and economical to to be able to have something like this at your fingertips. And another really cool tip, you can ask ChatGPT to put your product in a scene, right? Whether it's a nice cozy coffee shop or in a studio. You can try making these prompts your own, and I'm actually going to put them down below so that you can copy and paste them and play around with them a little bit. Now that your product looks expensive, let's talk about ways that you can bulk up your content calendar. That brings me to number 2, bulk social media posts with ChatGPT and Canva. Creating content every day is exhausting, and many content creators waste hours every month making content, and you don't have to. With AI, you can create 30 days of posts in literally one sitting. So let's combine ChatGPT with Canva to make we'll do some inspirational quotes for the sake of this example. Okay, here's the prompt that I am putting into ChatGPT. I'm telling it to write 25 original punchy motivational quotes specifically for content creators and YouTubers who feel stuck, burned out, or invisible. Make them short, bold, and scroll stopping. Perfect for Instagram carousels or YouTube community posts. All right, let's hit that little arrow there and see what it spits out. Okay, boom. This is super easy, super quick. All right, so now you take the 25 quotes and then you just control V, like copy and paste them right into this Google Sheet. Create a Google Sheet, and this is what it looks like. And then from there, and you just want to make sure that the quotes are starting on line 1, and then you do File, Download, CSV, and I've already downloaded it. So let's go over to Canva, and we're going to create an Instagram post. So click on that. Pick a design. You can type in quote in the search bar and just go through and see all the various different designs. I like this one because it's pretty similar to the brand colors that I already use. And then from there, we're going to go on the left-hand side to where it says apps, bulk create, and then we're going to upload data. We're going to do the quotes. That's the sheet that we just did, the Google Sheet. And then we're going to click and tell it where we want it to go. And then we're going to do connect data. I'm going to do continue. And then we're going to generate the rest of the designs. So generate 24 designs. And then we're going to do view in folder because it's going to show you all of the design. I'm just waiting for that to load. All right. That is so dope. Look at all of these different quotes that we have that we can make content from. can change the colors later, change the formatting and all of that to make sure that everything is in the proper place. But this is another way to save so much time with creating content. And you can do this with carousels. You can do this with reels. If you have product images, you can do all of that stuff here in Canva and just have ChatGPT basically put the tips or the quotes in there automatically and create it in bulk. I love this. All right, now let's take it to the next level with visuals that feel like a flat lay shoot without even touching a camera. And this is just something that you have to see to believe. So check it out. So that brings me to number 3, flat lays. You know, these aesthetic flat lay pictures everyone's reposting. Yeah. Now we can make them with just a recipe or product list, and they come out pretty incredible, guys. So before you take the time to invest quite a bit of money and time getting all of these different products, you don't have to do that anymore. With ChatGPT, you tell it a list of things that you want in your flat lay, and it puts it together for you in minutes. Let me show you. So there are a number of ways that you can go about creating flat lays. You can give ChatGPT some inspiration. If you find something online, you can tell it to recreate something that you like, and then you can remix it that way. But another thing that you can do is you can give it a prompt, right? So here's a prompt right here. Create a flat lay image featuring oxtail stew is a classic dish known for its rich flavor and tender meat. Here's the traditional recipe. So I'm giving it the actual recipes. So celery, carrots, salt and pepper, all of that. And then I want it arranged in a white marble background with soft shadows, overhead view, and some small arrows connecting items with labels. So I put that in, and this is what it created, guys. Like, this is insane, right? It looks so professional. It looks real as well to me. Like, it looks like an actual photo shoot, and it looks like, you know, all of the little ingredients. I see the garlic, the dried mixed herbs, the beef stock. Just this was just so easy to do with just a few prompts. It was so effortless. All right, number 4, infographics. You don't need to be a designer to make infographics anymore. And with ChatGPT, you no longer need to pay anyone to make these fancy looking designs. Let me show you how to make infographics right inside of ChatGPT. Let's do it. Here's another one right here where I found some inspiration online and I told it to recreate this. But let's make this for a vegan diet that includes things such as fruits and vegetables. And I gave it the exact ingredients that I wanted it to create. So here's the inspiration. And then when you scroll down, this is the actual one that it created right for me. And it looks different, but it has some of the same elements as the other one, totally different ingredients. So this is really cool stuff. And this is stuff that you can use for your social media to take things to the next level, right? To make it look professional, like you've spent a lot of time, money, and energy to create this stuff and to really stand apart from everybody else. All right, last one, and it's the most viral trend of all, I would say, Pixar-style AI versions of you. That brings me to number 5, Pixar AR avatars. These avatars they're everywhere, all over social media, and they're more than just cute. They actually build trust, spark engagement, and double as profile pics, thumbnails, or even promo posters, whatever you want to use them for. But okay, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have a picture of yourself so it knows what the Pixar avatar should look like. So I uploaded this picture of me, and then here's the prompt. Create a Pixar-style character based on this photo. Keep the outfit realistic, use a confident, approachable expression, and the background a YouTube studio setup. All right, so this is what it gave me. Even used the same earrings, which I love. This is really, really cute. And it matched the little sweater, and it gave it some jeans, and then you can see in the background it has the YouTube studio. I see a little ring light, the YouTube what is this? The award that people get on YouTube. This looks really, really cool. And you can even like tailor it even more. Like you can tell it specific colors you want the outfit to be or whatever you want to change about the outfit or the scenery. But this is really, really some cool stuff. You can just go all in on this. But this is super cool and something, again, that you can use on social media for your content to just essentially just take things to the next level, guys. But how cool is this stuff right here? This is amazing. And remember that ChatGPT might not get it right every single time. And that's why like it's important to iterate, right? If you want it to make you look older or younger, or, you know, you want to change your outfit, or, you know, the more descriptive you can get, the better. Now you've got everything you need, from visuals to posts to personal branding, all created with prompts, right, with ChatGPT, and you saw 5 different strategies that can really help you 10x your content without burnout, without overwhelm, or insane budgets that we used to have to come up with to make all of this possible. Which one are you trying first? That's what I want to know. Comment below. Let me know in the comments. I'll be sharing the prompts in the reply section. And of course, subscribe if you are serious about standing out online in 2025, because the game is changing and this is how we win, right? Let's get visible, let's get paid, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.